Hi, everybody. Okay, I'm going to turn this down just a little bit. Are you muted?
I don't think so, but I have really bad internet.
Okay. Yeah, I saw your mouth moving, but I didn't hear any sound. Okay, so we are live. Let's get started. I do have some notes because I wanted to do a couple things a little bit differently today. I had put on the Facebook page, I really wanted to do something energetic because this morning I woke up and I thought, hey, we have got our jam. Like we are rocking it. We had a good week the first week. We've got a little more structure than we had last week. So I felt energetic and excited about this. But it's raining. And when it's raining, I just find myself kind of coming back inside,
What's
kind
up?
of to a place that um,
What's up?
I just want some quiet. Like I want to just snuggle up by a fire because it's cold too. And I don't like the cold. Do a little bit of both.
What happened?
Obviously, we're going to do our regular warm up. So come to your position and close your eyes. Bring the focus inside to the breath. There you go. Bring your, oh, no. Hold on a second, you guys. I'm sorry. Go ahead and focus on your breath for just a couple minutes. I just have to make a quick adjustment. Okay. Your comfortable seated position can be with your legs crossed or extended out in front of you. If you want to rock from side to side, maybe pull the flesh away from the sitting bones. If you want to slide a blanket or a towel under your bum to make it more comfortable, it lifts the hips a little bit, makes it more comfortable to sit because we're going to be here a minute. Bring your focus inside to your core, to your like solar plexus here and your heart center and just all this stuff in here. Like a lot of us carry a lot of tension in these spaces. So take a deep breath into that space, into that core space, your heart center, your solar plexus. Just really focus on that one area and not just the front, but your back too. So the energy needs to come through the back and through the front, and it would be a great way to release and relax if you just breathe into your core in that way. So take a nice, long, slow, deep breath in. Feel the belly expand, feel the ribs open up and expand, feel the shoulders rise maybe. And then as you exhale, feel the ribs come back together, the belly button pushes back towards the spine, the shoulders may fall. Check your alignment at this point. Are the shoulders stacked over top of the hips? And then return to the breath. Nice, long, slow, deep breathing, allowing yourself to find that center, to feel grounded, feeling your body on the earth, allowing the breath to bring you back to where you are, to who you are, because really we are all getting lost in this mess, sitting in our homes with our families or by ourselves. We are losing who we are. Bring your focus into who you are. You know who you are. And if you don't, take a minute and think about that. Following the breath in and out of the body, letting yourself just be who you are. Having confidence in that. And knowing that we will come back to some kind of new normal soon. And who you are will be so beautifully expressed in a way that we can't even imagine at this time. But as we all practice kindness and selflessness and our social distancing, our isolation, which is tricky, it's tough. I'm highly extroverted. So this has been a unique experience for me as well, which is why I find myself here with you all. Thank you for coming to your mat today. Find gratitude to yourself for allowing this sacred space in your day. If you'd like to set an intention for your practice, I found myself this morning settling on kindness and love. Perhaps yours is balance. Perhaps it's patience. Perhaps it's joy, clarity, purpose, passion. Whatever your intention is for the day, breathe it in through the nose, feel it in your body, and then as you exhale, just like trap it in your body, snap it up in your body, let the air flow out, but feel your intention just roll through your bones, through your core, through the blood in your veins. Maybe your intention right now is simply good health. Repeat that to yourself periodically through your practice. Hang on to it. Allow the breath to return to normal if you haven't already. We're going to drop the right ear to the right shoulder. If you'd like to drop the left shoulder, the opposite shoulder down towards the floor and extend the left arm out to the side, just bringing the fingertips down to the mat. Inhaling through the side of the neck, exhaling, drop a little deeper, and then inhale, bring the hand back to the center. We're just going to turn the head, turn the chin down, so we're staying to the right, but instead of our ear towards the shoulder, turn your head just a little so that the chin comes down toward the shoulder. A nice stretch through the side of the neck. Deep breath in and exhale, go all the way forward. Bring the chin down into the chest very gently. Shoulders are still square, spine is still tall. If you even want to drop the shoulders a little bit here and just release the chin forward. Nice inhale with a long, strong spine. And then we're going to bring the chin, the right chin. Yeah, bring your right chin. Bring your left chin down to your left shoulder. So really just your chin. Turn your head just a little to bring the chin towards the shoulder. We're just reversing what we did before. The chin is down towards you, so you're looking down at your thigh or your forearm. Take a nice deep breath in. The spine is long and tall and neutral. And then exhale, bring the left ear to the left shoulder. So the chin comes up just a little. So you're looking forward, left ear to the left shoulder. If you'd like to drop that opposite shoulder, the right shoulder comes down, the right arm is extended, fingertips down to the mat. Take a nice deep breath in through the side of the neck. Excuse me. Allergies, y'all, it's killing me. I promise I'm not sick. And then exhale the head back up to center. Sit here for a moment. I want to take a quick sip. Breathing through the body, feeling the breath in the throat, feeling it through an open throat, in the neck. We're going to exhale the chin up to the sky. So you're looking up. It's really only about a 45-degree angle. It doesn't have to be much. You don't want to drop the head back. Like, that's not the point here. The point is to feel a nice stretch through the front of the neck, to feel that stretch through the throat, which I clearly need to clean out some of the goop in the throat. If you want to extend your bottom teeth beyond your top teeth to deepen the stretch just a little. And then release the teeth, release the chin to a parallel position. If you want to do a quick little roll from side to side in the front just to kind of reset, and then come back up to a neutral position. Take the shoulders up high by the ears. The shoulders come down. The shoulders come, go ahead and spend a little time doing that, y'all. This is one of my favorites. So we're gonna bring the hands down behind you. Shoulder blades come together. And you wanna lift the heart space. Lift the face to the sky. Allow for that opening again through the throat, through the chest. Oh, it's so good. And then release the hands, release the shoulders, coming forward. Bring the shoulders forward like you're giving yourself a hug, and go ahead and round your back a little bit. If you really want to deepen the stretch a little, you can take your Hands to opposite shoulders. We did this yesterday laying down. This is a nice stretch when you're sitting up. This is great if you're at your desk, you spend a lot of time at your desk. Wrap your hands around yourself, and in this time of isolation, what a great way to give yourself a hug. And then go ahead and fold forward, release the back. So good. And then leading with the crown of the head, inhale back up to neutral spine, drop the arms, release them down. And then let's do our torso rolls first. So come sitting straight up, take a nice deep breath in. We're gonna roll. The motion here is really from your hips and your waist. So exhale, folding forward. We're gonna roll to the right. So coming across the right knee and then down across the left. Your hands are wherever they're comfortable. And really, there's really no right or wrong way to do this particular motion. If you want a nice flat back the whole time, that's okay. It's gonna change the stretch a little bit for you. If you want to round the back the whole time, that's just a different experience. Or perhaps you want a combination of both. Flat back as you come forward, round back as you come back. It's your practice. Bottom of your next exhale, come back to center. We're gonna switch our feet. So right now I have my right foot on top. I'm gonna take my right foot, bring my left foot on top, or whichever one's in front. Switch your feet up. Take a nice deep breath in, and we're gonna exhale, fold forward, going to the left this time. Oh, might feel a little different. You might feel a little something there in your hips that you didn't feel before, which is wholly and completely the point. But as I was saying before, this is your practice. Yoga is not a competitive activity. And I like to say that because I think, number one, you can't see each other. So whatever you're doing, it doesn't matter. Nobody can see you. Do what feels good. Do what feels right. Number two, what you did yesterday may not be something you can do today the same way. So we don't compete with ourselves either. My body is different today than it was last week, last month, last year. Oh, so yoga is just your practice for your moment, this moment. Come back up to a neutral spine. Take a moment, find your center, close your eyes, take a nice deep breath. Nice tall spine, and relax, release, let it go, let the shoulders drop, relax. Let's extend the legs out in front. I'll be honest, y'all, this is not my favorite, but I do it anyway because it's good for me. So take the arms out to the side. We're gonna do a forward fold. So inhaling up, the arms up, arms come up, and then allowing the movement to start at the waist and then the hips, hinge forward, and then when you get to your edge there, go ahead and release the back and come into a fold. And then allow yourself to just have this fold for a moment. If you want to flex the feet or point the feet, again, there's no right or wrong. It's not good or bad. It's just how you want to feel your stretch. Your hands are where they're comfortable. And we're going to inhale, leading with the crown of the head, letting the hands walk up the legs, gently coming up. Let's bring the bottoms of the feet together. We're going to do another forward fold. I do love this one. I love the last one, but I love this one. So we might be here a minute. Bottoms of the feet come together, coming into butterfly. Allow the knees to fall open. And then before you do that, if you want to pull the flesh away from the sitting bones like you did before, if you want to rock the pelvis forward, rock it back, round the back, flatten the back, find your comfort spot. And then take a nice deep breath in and sit up nice and tall. And then as you exhale, allow yourself to fold forward. Again, lead from the hips, release from the back, and then round the back, release the head, and fall forward. Again, the hands are where you're comfortable. The feet are not, whatever works for you. Don't have to do exactly what I do. And then just rest here a moment. Oh, it should feel so good. If you want to feel that little bit of a stretch in the back of the neck, you can use your hand. I'm just barely touching my head. You don't want to pull your head forward. That's just undue stress on your neck. So Don't pull your head forward, just release. And gently guide your head down a little bit. And then bringing the hands down to the mat, leading with the crown of the head, come straight up. We'll take a wide-legged fold, forward fold, because you guys know we're gonna do this one later. I want your hips to be warmed up. Again, same thing you did before, find that spot, roll around on it a little bit. Take a minute, sitting up nice and tall. We're gonna exhale, folding forward very gently. This may be a little bit more uncomfortable or less comfortable. Find your edge and then release your back, release your head. Take a minute. We won't be here too long because we're going to do a side stretch. Take a nice deep breath in. If you feel yourself come out of the pose a little, that's okay. And then release back down as you exhale. Let's bring the hands just directly under your face or under your head. We're going to walk it to the left. So leading with the hands. Walk over to the side a little bit. Feel the stretch through the inside of the leg here or the back of the leg. And go as far as your edge. If you want to come down directly over the knee with the head facing the knee, looking at the knee. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to come all the way down. Come where it's comfortable. And then we're going to deepen it a little more. Bring your left hand to where it's comfortable on your leg. We're going to take the right hand up overhead. Turn your face forward and do a nice side stretch. If you feel like you have to come out of it a little bit, that's fine. And then release down. Take a nice deep breath in. Rest here for just a moment. If your arm gets tired, you can rest it on your head or you can wrap it around your lower back, whatever is comfortable, because we're going to twist back towards that knee. And then we're going to walk it to the center slowly and gently. You guys know where we're going. We're coming to the other side. Walk your hands around. Take a minute here. Make any adjustments to find that spot that's comfy. And then if you get there, focus, bring your gaze down to your knee. Rest here for a moment. As you inhale, you may find yourself coming up out of the pose a little bit. That's okay. And then as you exhale, see if you can't drop a little closer. And then release that right hand down to the leg or down to the mat where it's comfortable. And we're going to take the left hand up overhead, rotating open. The gaze comes up in front of you. Nice, gentle side stretch. And then we're going to roll back towards the knee, bring the focus back down to the knee, walk the hands back to the center line. Take a nice deep breath in with a half raise, flat back, and then exhale, fold forward where it's comfortable. And then bringing the hands down underneath the face, leading with the crown of the head, engage the core, slowly coming up back to your seated position. Now, that can be really uncomfortable, so bring your legs in slowly. You might get a little poppity pop in your hips, so just honor that and follow what your body has you do. Take your time in all of these. So I'm going to come on up to hands and knees. Y'all come to your hands and knees, your tabletop. I know you guys know this. Just want to flip this up real quick. That's better. Okay, so come to your hands and knees. Hands are directly under shoulders, knees are under hips. We're going to do a cat-cow. Golly day, y'all, we only have 10 minutes. I love that forward fold. I knew I spent too much time on it. Okay, inhale the tailbone high. The gaze comes up in front of you. The head comes up. The belly drops. Exhale. Drop the tailbone. Drop the shoulders. Drop the head. Belly pushes up to the sky. Inhale, reverse. Tailbone comes high. Belly drops low. Gaze comes up in front of you. Exhale. Drop the tailbone. Follow your own breath. Do a couple of these on your own time. I'm not going to be here real long. We are going to do something a little more active after this, so enjoy this stretch. And then come back to center. Find your neutral tabletop. The gaze is down in front of you. Leading with the right leg, we're going to come into a tiger pose. So bring extend your right leg out behind you. You can keep your big toe on the floor for a moment, but then go ahead and lift the leg directly out behind you. We're not looking for this. Think about keeping your big toe of your baby toe pointed down towards the floor. It'll help keep your hips square. And then when you're ready, find a focus spot on the ground, maybe a little in front of you or right below you. We're going to reach the left arm overhead. Bring it up by your ear. Hold it here for a nice core strengthener. And we're going to do 4 pumps, for lack of a better word. We're going to bring the knee into the elbow, round the back, and stretch it out, pushing through the heel. And bring it in, just 4, y'all. Stretch it out. Bring it in. Push through the heel, stretch through the fingertips. And 1 more, squeeze it in, and press it out. Bring your hand down to the mat. Bring the knee down to the mat. Push back to child's pose for just a minute. Extended child's pose, leaving your arms overhead. Drop your head to the mat. Catch your breath for a second. And then we're going to come back up to table. And we're going to do the other side. Don't anticipate where we're going. You know where we're going. But don't just take your time and enjoy it. Using the left leg, push it out behind you. Find your balance. Square your hips. Lift that left leg off the floor. Take your focus in front of you wherever you need it. The right arm comes up next to your ear. Neck is long and extended. Hold here for a moment. Feeling the strength of your core. You got this. It's not so bad. And then let's pump it in. The elbow to the knee, out. And in. And extend it out. Bring it in. Take it out. And in, hold it, and out, stretch it out, reach it, hand comes down, knee comes down, push it back to child's pose. Ah, yes, child's pose is awesome. It's great for helping to clear out your sinuses if you have any allergy and congestion and yuckiness. Rest here for a moment in child's pose and enjoy it. If you want to rest the elbows down, you can, or if you want to bring the hands down by your feet to release the shoulders a little bit. That might feel good to you, but be careful about your neck. You don't want to have any undue pressure on your neck. So if your knees are wide, you probably don't want to bring the hands down to your feet. You can keep them up overhead. We're going to go ahead and push back up. I can't believe what time it is, y'all. Let's go ahead and push back up and come into our down dog. So tuck the toes, lift the knees, lift the hips. A nice strong down dog. We'll only be here for a short time, couple breaths. Check your alignment. It's our first time coming in for our practice, coming to down dog for this practice. Work your heels toward the floor. Stretch the sitting bones up to the sky. Bring the shoulders away from the ears. You can see I had to remind myself. The shoulders come away from the ears. The neck is long and tall, so you're looking at your feet or your legs. Rest here for just a moment. Bring the weight between the thumb and the forefinger. If your wrists start to hurt, then come on out of the pose. We're going to bring the focus up between the hands and slowly lower hips coming into plank. We're only going to plank once, y'all, because I'm about out of time. Not out of time, but there's other stuff I want to do. So activate your solar plexus here. Feel your strong arms. If you need to drop to your knees, that's okay. You want to have a fairly straight back. I can't actually see, so I have my back straight. Push back up into down dog, and we're going to step forward into a lunge. So leading with the right foot, I'm going to move my hand. That's how I like to do it. Step forward into your lunge. Take your time here. Take your time getting there. Take your time finding your proper alignment. It's not a race. We're probably not going to wait for you, but take your time to do it right. Go ahead and bring that, drop that heel on the left foot. We're going to swing it up into warrior. So the left foot is turned out about 45 degrees. Your stance is where you're comfortable. If some people like to have the heel lined up with the arch of the foot, I prefer something a little bit wider. So if you want to line up the heel with the other heel or find your alignment, the knee is not over the toes. Nice strong arms. Warrior two. Rest here for a moment. I'm going to shorten this a little bit. We're just going to straighten this right leg. We're going to come right into triangle. If you need to adjust the hips a little bit, reaching forward with the right hand, we're going to hinge at the waist, bringing your hand down to the mat if it's comfortable, if you can go that far. This is not a forward fold. So imagine your shoulders up against the wall behind you. Oh, so good. Go ahead and bend that knee, coming back into your warrior. Let's straighten the leg again. We're going to bring the toes forward, hands down to your hips. Let's exhale, hinge at the waist, coming into another wide-legged forward fold. Folds are great, you guys. Inversions are great for boosting immunity. And this is an inversion. You don't have to go into a shoulder stand or a headstand to be an inversion. Release the back. Hands are down to the floor. Rest here for a moment. We're going to turn the left foot out about 90 degrees. We're turning the right foot in about 45. And we're going to walk our hands back around into our lunge. Adjust your stance as needed. Take a moment to check your alignment. Enjoy the pose, relax in it, and then let's drop that right heel, flip the arms, windmill the arms around. Somebody's talking, I think. I can't see what you're saying, though, I'm sorry. Enjoy your warrior, looking across your left fingers, follow the gaze across the left arm. Check your alignment. It's just like if you were in triangle, you kind of want to feel like your shoulders are up against the wall. Nice strong stance. Release that left leg, left knee is straight. Adjust your hips. So if you want to pop your right hip back just a little, and then fold at the waist, coming into your triangle. Again, consider your alignment. Whatever's comfortable, if the neck will allow, you can look to the sky. Keep your balance, and remember to breathe. Go ahead and bend that left knee, coming back up into your warrior, straighten the leg, bring the feet forward. Let's do that forward fold one more time. Check your feet. Feet are parallel, facing forward. Oh, drop the head down for just a moment. We're going to inhale up. Go ahead and reverse your swan dive. Coming up overhead, I love this. Bring the hands down to your heart center, and let's walk your feet together. Come into your mountain pose. Resting here to actually end that way. And Tadasana. And y'all, our time is up. I had some other cool stuff I wanted to do, but let's come on down to your backs because I cannot stress enough how important your deep relaxation is at the end of your practice. Now, I'm only going to talk for a couple more minutes because I like to keep people about a half hour on these things because I know you guys are busy. So close your eyes, let your toes fall open in the corners of your mat. Shoulder blades are comfortable. Arms are down by your side, palms up, eyes closed. Rest here for a moment. Just imagine the air running all the way from the top of the head, through the body, out through the feet. And then reversing as it comes in from the bottom of the feet, all the way up the body and out through the top of the head. This is a great breath to come back to when you're stressed out or anxious. As you slow the breath, you allow your brain to have a little bit of a reset. And that's a good thing for your anxiety and your stress, but also a good thing for your body. We all know we want our bodies at optimal performance right now to fight off anything we might be facing. Bring yourself to your safe place, a place that brings you peace, where you can find calm. I always like to go to a white sandy beach with The blue, dark blue waves are just lapping at my ankles. The sun is warm, the wind is cool. Completely and wholly supported by the earth, allowing my body just to melt into the earth. Thoughts will come into your mind to distract you from your place. That's okay. Let them in, acknowledge them, and then let them roll on by like clouds in a blue sky. They're here and they're gone. And all that's left is the peace that you've found, the ease of your breath. I hope that once I turn off the camera, you might be able to come back to your deep relaxation for 10 or 15 minutes. Highly recommend that you try to do that. I'm going to come up to my comfortable seated position. You can stay where you are if you would like to continue your deep relaxation. I just want to express my gratitude and appreciation for anyone who showed up on their mat today. I appreciate you spending your time here with me and all the things, the wonderful things that you're doing for your body. As my teacher always said, may there be love and light, joy and peace in your day. Namaste. I'm not going to talk too much, for those who are continuing your deep relaxation,